Welcome back to Political Empire. This is Jeff Horseman for the Press Enterprise and PE.com. Tuesday, June 4th is the deadline for mail-in ballots for the City of Riverside's election, and here to talk about what's on the ballot is reporter Alicia Robinson. So Alicia, what's before the voters?
Well, Jeff, it depends on where in the city you live, but everybody will get a ballot with something on it. In 4 of the city's 7 council wards, there are council seats on the ballot. However, 2 of them are foregone conclusions. Councilman Andy Melendrez in Ward 2 and Ward 4 Councilman Paul Davis are both running unopposed, so don't expect any surprises there. In Wards 3 and 6, however, the seats are open, so they've attracted 5 and 6 candidates respectively, so those are expected to be exciting races. However, I would expect there to be runoffs in November for both of those just because there's so many candidates, they're very crowded fields. Everyone citywide is also able to vote on Measure A, which would continue the city's long-standing practice of transferring 11.5% of money from the water utility to subsidize the general fund. Now, supporters of Measure A say that, hey, you know what, it's not a tax increase, you've already been paying it, and it covers important services like crossing guards for the schools, fire department medical response, and opening up swimming pools in the summer. However, the opponents argue it's a hidden tax, and some don't think that money from your water bill should be going to pay totally unrelated services that ought to be paid for by the general fund.
All right, now for those people who haven't filled out their ballots, what can they do to make their vote count?
Well, the Registrar of Voters is suggesting that if you have not mailed your ballot by now, you need to drop it off. There are 10 drop-off locations around the city. Several libraries and community centers are drop-off sites, also Riverside City Hall and the Registrar of Voters office. You can also, if you don't think you got a ballot or you might have thrown it away or lost it, you can call the Registrar's office and they can get you set up with a new ballot.
All right, I understand that the deadline is 8 o'clock on Tuesday for ballots to be received in order for them to count?
That's correct, and we should have results fairly soon after 8 o'clock because most of the ballots will already have been processed. The Registrar's office just has to hit the total button and tally up the votes.
All right, well, thank you, Alicia, appreciate it. And by the way, you should check out PE.com. We've had a lot of coverage leading up to this election in terms of candidate forums and things of that nature. And we'll be pretty busy election night, too, with results and reactions. So be sure to check it out. This is Jeff Horseman for the Press Enterprise and PE.com. See you next time.